The mailroom. So many questions as to how the mail gets to us and the people that work behind the scenes to get it all done. Today we will explore this little room to see how important it is to Cornerstone University's operation.
Wow, the story that brought me here. Well, I had worked in mail years ago when I was first married with the Zondervan Corporation, but I hadn't been in that for a long time. I was in between jobs. A friend of mine who was working here at the time said, "Why don't you come work here part-time?" And they asked me to take over. I mean, yeah, we have certain things that have to be done in a certain time frame when it comes to sorting the mail, because if that doesn't happen at this time, then the next thing doesn't happen on time, and if that doesn't happen on time, it's just a progression. By the end of the day, you know, you're lucky to get the mail out because everything was backed up. But I don't think we don't have fun, right, girls? No, you got to ask them when I'm not around so they can be honest.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, there is a business aspect where there's tons of stuff we need to be doing, and we need to be doing it constantly. There's really no downtime. But while we're doing it, we listen to Disney music or anything like that. We have dance parties. I mean, so it's pretty relaxed.
There's just a lot of different things, lots of details, lots of, you know, different ways of shipping things and different costs, and that you have to, record keeping that you have to do. But it's nothing that, you know, anybody can't learn. It's just there's a lot of detail, and some of it doesn't happen every day, so you forget.
Customers and students don't really know kind of what happens behind the scenes. So like the frustrating part is, I mean, for example, with packages, people will come and be like, "Oh, well, I got this notification that my package is here." And I'm like, "Well, we have a lot of other packages as well."
I sort through all of the mail for the faculty and the students, and you can either put in the boxes up top for faculty, and there's a list for, like, if you don't know exactly what department they go in, and then students, you sort it by either numbered or unnumbered, and then from there they'll go to different spots. And then after that's done, you wait for the packages to be their slips printed off, and then you put everything out in the mailboxes out in the room.
We have to physically print out a slip to tell them they have a package to pick up, and they bring it back to sign, and we have to go out and make sure it gets in their mailbox and so on and so forth. We're looking at hopefully putting in some kind of process where once we scan it in and make that slip, rather than getting a hard copy, we email the student with the attachment when the package is ready to be picked up. So then they print it off, bring it here and sign it. That would save us a whole lot of time in delivering those slips to the mailboxes all the time.
Now that you have witnessed the behind the scenes, from the delivery to the distribution to the organization of mail, this room truly is the backbone of Cornerstone University's communication.
Science does send live, like we get live things for science. So it's like, "Oh, this contains like live bacteria." And we're like, "Oh, I don't really want to touch that."